Hi everyone, you are watching Wisdom Club. After a long time, I'm back with another book review, and this time I'm going to review the book that you have seen in the thumbnail. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, then I gotta show you the book. The book is this, While We Wait by Durjoy Datta. By the way, I want to tell you before you get into the entire video, I want to tell you that this book has kind of let me down many times when I was reading this book. So I want to tell you that I kind of read Durjoy Datta's another book, which is While We Wait, World's Best Girlfriend is the book that I had read, and I had actually made a book review, and you can find this book review in the description. You can check it there. And I really like this book, but this time I'm going to talk about this one, which has disappointed me a lot. All right, so the book actually contains 212 pages. The printed price is $2.99, published by Penguin. That's it, and I have already jotted down my remark in the third page of this book, where I have said it's a very bad book. No one should read this book. If you are disappointed after finishing this book, don't blame me, because my students kind of borrow books from me, and they love to read Durjoy Datta's book, so I give them kind of lend them my books sometimes. So if anybody picks this book up and starts reading and gets disappointed, it's not my fault. So that's the disclaimer actually. So let's start with the book. Let me tell you, the story starts with Raghav. Raghav and Aditi both are the predominantly main characters of this book. The entire story revolves around them, and nothing happens at the end of the day. So what happens, like, Raghav goes to an airport, and he has to receive his girlfriend slash fiance, and she's coming, and her name is Megha. And Raghav meets Aditi at the same airport, where Aditi is also waiting for her respective fiance. His name is Aman. So Megha and Aman happen to be on the same flight, and eventually the flight crashes. Both of them die. Raghav and Aditi get traumatized, and some things happen during that time that will make you think that yes, of course, when you lose somebody like this, you feel really sad and your life kind of turns upside down. All right, till this point, till 61 page of this book, it was absolutely fine. Like, I liked how Durjoy Datta actually wrote the story. But then 6 months later, like, their life kind of starts differently. I'm telling you how. Raghav decides to take Aditi with him and starts staying with Aditi at Raghav's apartment, because both Raghav's and Aditi's family were not happy with their relationships with their respective fiancés. Raghav's family, like especially father, was not happy with Raghav's decision to fall in love with Megha, because Megha was kind of model, and his family was very abusive whenever Megha's topic used to be brought up in the family. And Aditi's family is the same. Like Aditi, like Aman, who was Aditi's fiance, was no more in the world due to that accident. Like, Aman was much older than Aditi, which was a point why Aditi's family never liked Aditi's choice, Aman. And Aditi's entire family was kind of against this relationship, except her friend, who actually stays with Aditi till the end of this book. Her name is Tejal, and where Raghav gets her only sister, right? She was there by him. Now, Raghav's sister is very young, and Raghav's sister was also kind of listening to her parents, because it's important that when a child is in school, she has to listen to her parents no matter how wrong they are. But Raghav's sister Shilpi got her brother's support, and she kind of got out of the family, because Raghav's life was like Raghav's parents, Raghav and Shilpi's parents, were always desperate to shape their children's life according to the way they wanted to. So this is the thing that Raghav never liked, and on the top of it, Raghav's relationship with Megha was another issue which Raghav's family never approved of. So Raghav never liked his parents. So this is the background of Raghav and Aditi. So they start staying at Raghav's apartment after this unfortunate event, and then Raghav and Aditi, they kind of try to cope the situation that they have kind of exposed to, like their fiancés die in the plane crash, which is very unfortunate. And there is a very stupid thing that happens in the story. Like, I would like to tell you that Aman actually made a life insurance, and Aditi was Raghav's legal fiance, right? And sorry, Aditi was Aman's legal fiance. Aditi was Aman's legal fiance. That's why about 1 crore rupees was transferred into Aditi's account, and Aditi got it very smoothly. And like, I could not relate to this thing, because if you want to get any money, like your money, and it could be a very small amount, but you can't get that unless and until you go through a lot of problems in India. Especially the formalities are very long, but the way Aditi got that money transferred into her account, it was kind of very bizarre. Like, it's impossible in India. So I didn't like that. She didn't have to go through any hassle. She just got the money so smoothly. Anyways, when you read, don't read this book, by the way. If you have read, you can understand what I mean. Anyway, then Aditi and Raghav, they are trying to struggle with their current situation. Raghav has programmed a chatbot in the name of Megha, and he is talking to that chatbot as if he is talking to Megha, which is kind of bizarre, and that is not approved by Aditi. Aditi kind of hates this kind of behavior of Raghav, where Aditi is trying to move on in life, and Aditi meets his boss at her office, and Aditi works for a dating website. Raghav is kind of jealous and doesn't approve of Aditi's current way of moving on in life, and Raghav sometimes tells Aditi that, hey, this is bad, you should be mourning. And Aditi kind of involves with Raghav an argument. She says, no, I can't mourn like you. So there is an argument on all these kind of things, and it just it moves on. And I'm telling you, like, author is taking a lot of time in this book to talk about how Aditi and Raghav are getting over this trauma, and nothing significant is happening during this time. So I really don't like this story at all. I kind of dragged myself till the last page of the book, and I'm extremely disappointed. Yeah, Raghav's sister, yeah, Shilpi came into Raghav's life in the middle of the story, which this appearance is a little bit exciting. And then Aditi and Raghav's like mutual friend Tejal and her boyfriend, they come and they kind of like add some salt to this masala to this story. But out and out, this story is like a rubbish. I will give 1 star out of 10. You should not read this book. This is a complete garbage book. And if you have ordered this book, cancel it. And if you think that you are a Durjoy Datta fan, you are a biased reader like me, then you must read this book. If you have not read this one is something that will teach you about relationship and how relationship gets very toxic. After a certain point, this book will tell you everything about that. You can get the detailed review video of this book in my channel. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you will get that video in the description. Also, there is a book, Till the Last Breath by Durjoy Datta, if I'm not wrong. This one I liked when I had read that book. I liked it so much. But if I have to talk about this book, then I will say you should put it down. You should put it down, meaning you should put down your what can I say, like decision of buying this book. Like if you are thinking to buy this book and read it, you should not, because this will disappoint you like no books have ever done. Well, I want to tell you, if you want to read any book right now, then you can find other books on internet, go and grab them. But this one, from my experience, I would like to tell you that this one is a garbage. You should not read this book. All right, this message for Durjoy Datta, if you are listening to me, then I would like to tell you, if you have kind of a pressure on you that yeah, you have to meet the deadline of publishing a book every year in March or February, like every year a book should be published, you should not run this race. When you do that, you compromise with your quality, and you should not write stories like this is a total garbage. And I have read a lot of Bengali stories, like contemporary Bengali stories. I'm a Bengali, so I read a lot of Bengali stories, and I have read some of the greatest books of all time till now, and they're the contemporary novels. And what are you writing? Like, do you not read books? Like, Durjoy Datta, please. I'm not spreading hate. I'm just spreading kind of awareness. You must be listening to us because we are your readers. We are investing money in your books. Yeah, it's a very tiny amount, but still we have a lot of expectation, and you should not break it. You should take time and write good books. Hey readers, now I'm talking to you. If you think this video has added any value to your life, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and if you think I should upload more videos like this, which book you think you want me to review, please let me know in the comment section. And if you think yes, this video is amazing, this video is helpful, please share it with your book reading friends. I'll see you with another video. Till then, you take care, and thank you so much for watching this video.